Hello everybody and welcome to the Lotus Fire Showroom. My name is Pyrus Maniverse and we're live today with Dragon Age Inquisition. Alexa, on living room. I didn't realize how dark it was in here. That did not change much for the camera, did it? That's tragic. Alright, let's see if we can fix things. I don't like being, like, invisible. You're always telling me my game sync's been messed up, game. I don't believe it. That doesn't help at all. Hold up. Alright. I'm thinking the sun is the problem. Fine. We keep going where we left off last time, which was a little bit of Frostback Basin silliness. We got the DLC where we just keep ignoring Corypheus because that's our favorite activity in this game. Also, it's just fun to do the open world stuff. We are going to do a little bit, like a slightly shorter stream today on account of how you know the drill. I don't know why I'm saying it. You know the drill. And, but we'll be fine, alright? Oh, hey, I got myself coffee. I just forgot. As I got myself, yeah, I put it in the machine and I pressed a button and it came out and then I put stuff in it. I got me coffee. Just in case. Always bypasses a creature's armor. Oh, that's why the axe is so busted. Nice. Alright, Frostback Basin, we're in Stone... Oh yeah, we found the Avar here. Okay, cool. Stolvac Uncaged, let's go fix that right up. We're right there. Yeah, last time we did a little bit of this stuff, then we went and saved Stolvac Thanes Frara Sunhair. This appears to be an unfinished letter. The handwriting is simple, and the text has many phrases crossed out. Lowlanders, if you be brave enough to, Orlesians, if you be brave enough to, merchants of Orlais, if to those who wish to trade with Stonebear Hold, you should know me. I am Thanesvara Sunhair. I'm Thanesvara Janesdottin, known as Sunhair. Though my blade has tasted battle tears many, though my blade has tasted blood, though I have fought many battles, I wish no conflict between us, but instead trade between our hold and yours. We have furs and leathers that put your lowland hides to shame, plus weapons that have tasted Hakon's. We have furs and leathers that will make your warriors look strong and your lovers look plus weapons. We have excellent furs and leathers and weapons like none seen in the lowlands. Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. Cheat us and your blood. Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. Thanes Varson here. This is a fool's task. What lowlander would come this far for furs they have not seen? Ah, Korth, I just wrote that instead of saying it. This stupid lowland writing vexes the mind. The rest of the letter is a series of angry sketches of Axis. Yeah, that makes sense.
Goat-kissing, blood-drinking, Hakonite chicken crabs. Thank
Whoa.
you, Inquisitor.
Let's relax on the heavy language, okay?
Has returned. My hunters saw what you and she did to the Hakonites who held her.
She did fight with us, that's correct.
The jaws of Hakon broke their peace oath with Stonebear Hold. Our blades are yours.
Hey John, how you doing? She's on her.
Your bear is all right after.
Yeah, the DLC's pretty solid so far.
Going to do to her.
She is fine.
It's funny because it doesn't feel like a DLC the way the other DLCs have felt in this series.
Items back from where they held Storvacker. I know what they intended. It is not something you will like. Something few Avar would tell lowlanders. But you must hear it. The jaws of Hakon sought.
I'm okay, I got coffee. We'll see how it goes.
And bring war to the lowlands.
Right after I said I'm okay. Very cool. I'm choking because they said they're gonna put what? Their god inside Storvacker? Have we stopped them?
By saving your bear, have we put an end to their plans?
Though you have given them pause, they will try again.
Yeah, they'll just take another bear?
The old jaws of Hakon did the same. They brought their god to life to destroy the
Something awful about choking on coffee. It's hot and uncomfortable.
Lost Hakon to all Avar. Now they would free him and begin again.
Oh, Hakon died? Got sealed? Okay, what's our next step?
What we know, what must we do to stop the jaws of Hakon?
Their hold is an old lowlander fortress. It is shielded by a great wall of ice. Magic, even the Hakonites.
Oh yeah, we saw that. Okay.
And we will scatter their bones so the lady never finds them.
Does it get everywhere? Yeah. How can we enter the fortress?
To melt the wall of ice around the Hakonites' fortress. Do you have any ideas?
No.
A rage demon.
Magic and nothing to do with us. Our spirit talkers are useless as battle goats. The Hakonites
I think that if you gave the battle goats a chance, you might be okay. I've had a workout before.
Perhaps they will know more.
Okay, speak to my people.
With you later.
Farewell.
I'm telling you, just toss out a rage demon at it. Rage demons are hot, right? Yeah, I meant it that way. Estrera we already found. Little weird subterranean garbage. Natural but strangely familiar cold emanates from a locked door. Okay, yeah. Strangely familiar. Secret. Okay. Oh, we do have a thing to do here. We could technically advance the story if we wanted. When prepares bones for sky burial at Skybear Hold. Ah, yes. Let's go do that. Actually, I like that idea. You're not supposed to. But I think we could. I'm sure Solus would love to do it. Just be like, you look like an angry fellow. Please consider melting this wall for us. And then the demon's like, but I'm so angry that you asked me to help you. I'm going to just Ah! And then they melt the wall, and then Solus is like, excellent, now please calm down. And then we would be forced probably to kill the demon, because try to control the demon without blood magic. Nope, doesn't happen. No, he would not. Yeah, he just asked nicely, come on. Demons and spirits, all the same, right? Fine, then I'll ask Anders, he's cool. Wherever the hell he is. Woo, fall damage, it's a thing. Wow. Oh, here we are. Are you a Fade Touch Lurker? That's a Fade Touch Lurker. It's all green and stuff. Alright. Yeah, nasty. Let me just clear up all your friends. Where's mine? There we go. So is your brain outside of your head? Or are you looking like a dinosaur for no reason? What is this? How are you lower level than the regular lurkers I just fought? Y'all saw that. That was not a normal slowdown. Low health? I don't know what you're talking about. More like high power. Oh, legitimate slow. Grounded? No, doesn't work on this guy. Okay, who keeps hitting him with like, or it with like a bunch of fancy stuff? I'm questioning things. Epic. So you can see the wall here. In exile, I can't travel? Pardon me? Okay, axe is gone. Can we travel now? Yeah, cool. I guess I paused too fast. You know what I'm saying? Weird. Woo! Healed up. Can take fall damage once again. Let's go. Obla. Huh. Huh. I wonder. Can we actually take that much fall damage? Only one way to find out. Whee! I lived. Oof! Pardon me, my nose got all runny because I choked on coffee, I guess? I don't know. Wow, you guys sure are dead. I feel bad. I bet like we could have kept... I bet you that killing that one dude that killed all the Avar probably will affect my Dragon Age keep, and I don't know what it's gonna do in Dreadwolf if I ever get around to doing that part, you know. And I feel bad because I didn't think it the way I usually would have thought it through, which was give him a shot. No, I was like demon bad and kill, and that's I'm ashamed of myself. It's fine. We can't go back. There's no such thing as save stating, so it's fine. Okay, so you need.
You returned.
Learn while you're exiled.
Told me why you're here.
That Chatterjay.
Chatterjay.
What business is it of his to tell that to a lowlander?
Tell me about the ritual.
About the ritual you were performing, Sigrid.
I had to burn a proper offering, then let my guiding spirit free. I made the offering. The gods did not accept.
I found your offering intact.
I found a bird and incense by the altar. They weren't burnt at all.
I brought more than I needed. When I fled, I left everything.
Ah, so you're full of garbage. Even the lyrium.
You would have needed to take the lyrium at the start of the ritual, not the end.
Aye. And so?
The vial I found was full.
Do you accuse me, stranger?
I think you're in trouble.
Perhaps it would be easier to confess what happened to a stranger than to your people.
So even a stranger senses my shame. I made no offering. I prepared. I began the spell to release the spirit here with me.
And?
I could not do it. I have no close companions in the hold, no kin. I cannot lose my only friend.
You're
means that much to you.
This spirit?
It has taught me with patience and kindness since I was a child. Frightened of the fire, I could suddenly fall down. The gods change, the gods can die, and yet I do not want to lose the one who loves me.
It must be hard.
To let go of such unique friendship.
It is. Yet I swore an oath. I think the ogre knew. All this time, he knew I never cast the ritual.
I mean, same.
It is not right to stay in pity. I will confess to him.
Or you could become my
The
agent.
Inquisition could use a mage with a unique perspective. You and your spirit certainly qualify.
You want me to pledge my staff to your Inquisition? Even bound to
It's not the first time we've had someone bound to a
People
spirit
consider it a gift. I'm sure you can handle yourself.
in our party or our group, I guess, because like
Didn't work out so well for Kirkwall.
it worked just fine.
He is an abomination.
She is
It
not.
must be punishment from the gods to serve a lowlander for my oath breaking. It fits my shame. I'll find your camps and join you.
You guys disappoint me with your intolerance, all right? Oh, hey, I should probably go back to Skyhold. I'm pretty sure my operations are gonna be done, and we just got a couple new ones, so let's go do that. See, this is how I usually deal with people who are possessed by spirits who have not by spirits. But we've made 2 mistakes since we started this game regarding rage demons. Not sure it's gonna be the last ones, but hey. Worst case scenario, if I ever play this game again, on my own time, we might as well do that. We'll probably fix our problems. I already kind of said that I wouldn't mind.
He spent his life in the circle. Perhaps a tailored coat from Valroyo? He can't wear armor all day.
Oh no, what's going on, John Ball?
Will appreciate the gesture, Lady Ambassador. That's a polite way of saying he wouldn't like it, isn't it?
Who are we trying to
Good
impress?
to see you.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Stop it. Stop it. Did that person just disappeared into the wall? Okay. Alright. That happened. Leg? Oh. Leg bad. Don't like leg. As you can see, I don't even have leg. Venatoria camped in a place known as the Hissing Waste. They're working their slaves to death digging old buildings out from the sand. The Inquisition should step in quickly because if it doesn't, I'm going to bash the Venatori's head and then you'll need a new scalp. Oh, we already did that. That's not what I'm trying to click on. Okay. Sutherland and Company returned with sizable resources, cadre of support personnel, and promises a future trade with the mining caste directly to their ambassadors, whether they intended it or not. Okay, and the new areas are all in Ferelden because that is where the good stuff is? No, culture exchange, yeah. Sigrid Gudstolten is a very, shall we say, interesting choice of recruit, Inquisitor. Commander Colin has had a great deal to say on the matter. Still, we've had interests from scholars and mages beside themselves at the chance to speak with a stable abomination, especially since the Chantry is too weak to forbid it with any force. I believe that Gudstolten, with a guide and some guards for her own protection, would be a valuable guest to send lectures and salons. Ambassador Montilier. You cannot be serious, Cullen. With a Templar present, no.
Inquisitor?
Of course, Sutherland, yes. I just want to make sure. Oh. They want to do more expedition, okay. That takes 3 hours. I don't mind sending Liliana to that. Send relics of Tirda Brightaxe. Send Skywatchers to Stonebear Hold. Okay, whoa. The Avar of Stonebear hold greatly respect Tirda Brightaxe, the legendary founder of the Avar. An early research located the spot where many of Tirda Brightaxe's possessions were left. Her body, of course, had been destroyed in accordance with how the Avar deal with their dead. While her weapon, apparently a mage's staff rather than an axe, may no longer be available, Stonebear Hold would likely appreciate other relics found at the site. For 9 minutes? I'd rather send Josephine later. I don't know if I can, actually. Hold on. What the heck is this? Yeah, you can't do it with Mr. Grumpy Pants over there. Okay, I'm gonna send... Where's the one that took 3 hours? Oh, it's the, this one. Send Liliana on that one. talk to Sutherland. Yes. Inquisitor. Running. This place is getting full. Oh, we are getting so many friends here. Hello. Hopla.
Inquisitor.
You're not far. Yeah. I prefer you call me Inquisitor as my official title than Herald of Andraste. If I'm being quite honest, like. Hey, Krem, how you doing? Who's playing the freaking Exorcist theme? Oh, well, I sent them on a mission, so they're not here. Is that it? Woo, new friends. Yeah. Alright, so we can't talk to Sutherland. Oh, a new cutscene.
That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before
Corafinas.
I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You in or not?
You know what? I want them at their best.
You have an odd idea of preparation. I need to keep them at their best.
What's best then, Mopey? Constantly ready for death to fall from the gaping hole up there.
No, you're right. We're all about that morale.
I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
Time with you sounds fun. Alright, I'm in.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
The laugh. Yay.
Right,
Oh
General
my.
Uptight is gone. Have a search about.
Is that Cullen?
Mess with and give your soldiers a laugh.
Is General Uptight Cullen?
Oh yes, center of the empire and all that. What to do?
What do we do?
What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
She made it so his desk was wobbly. Oh my god, what an awful
Little
prank.
Prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
Aw, not Josie.
What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
I don't know if we should do that. I don't, I don't want to. I don't think I should do that with
I can't
Josie.
put a prank on the chief representative of my Inquisition.
That feels like the
Oh,
one I
of
can't
course not.
mess with.
Can't risk appearances. That would be ever so common.
What's not about it
Fine,
being
serious.
common, though it is, I don't want to be messing with Josephine's, like, diplomacy. Did that cut the quest line? Ah, it cut the quest. Oh no, we're in the next one. This is Liliana.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe...
That's nice. I like that.
feed her messengers something gassy? And no, bears don't part. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Run!
You're
Alright, so we
fun.
can't mess with Liliana.
Sometimes, anyway. Better than most. Makes you seem normal. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Anything to keep us
Whatever
inspired.
it takes. I'll start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is
Like, I'll
so
smash
good.
homophobes
And
into this
Coryphanus
wall
would
if I said
never
it.
do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway,
That's fair.
fun time, Inquisitor. Cheers to living before you die. Yeah?
That was something. Cabot.
Inquisitor.
How's morale?
Current mood.
Scorn.
Scorn?
The word.
I hear the Arishak was replaced by the Arishak, but he better watch out. In the shadows, the Arishak.
This guy is always
As you were.
quite a conversation, huh? Alright, let's go see Sarah, see if there's any backlash I can find or whatever. Rebellion good. It's telling that bars are writing songs about every single member in our team, I'm just saying.
Love seeing you, yeah?
It's special. F.
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole and Bichelle? Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. It's crap
Yeah.
that he killed people, though. They were just trying to stand up a little.
We annoyed some nobles. Does that really help all that much?
Gets you paid, for one. You seem happy enough about that. I don't get what's so hard to understand. Your stuff works the same. Your Inquisition, I mean.
As long as it doesn't piss you off.
People like you. Do it because they asked, or let them think they asked. They like it even more. It's inspiring, even if it sometimes goes tits up and they take a hit back. You know, like Haven.
That is actually a fair point.
Kind of. We just don't think of what you do as that kind of inspiration.
Well, we should take a good hard look at where our
I think that,
people come
yeah,
from.
that's a solid point. Like, most people are like, oh, we gotta inspire the troops, we gotta look powerful, blah, blah, blah.
No kicking in the sky there.
And then you got Sarah, who's like, no, but like, some people just like a funny time. Like, you gotta remember that a trouble of red jennies, oh baby. We have to do that later, though. You gotta remember that, like, a lot of people that are participating in this kind of thing are not necessarily at the highest ranks, right? Like, most of the people we, as a player, have had issues with have been people at higher ranks who are like, why would I help you? I don't need your help. And you're like, but the world needs your help, dog. And they're like, where's the profit? You know what I mean? Father's name. That sent me back all the way back there. Where else? What yet lingers? Pickle taste, that's what yet lingers. Okay, is that the excuse me? No, that's the door. We're missing a fade-touched creature somewhere. I'm assuming it might be on the other island, but for now, let us... Oh, never mind, it's right there. I'm blind. That's cool. I just forgot the name of the quest, I guess. Okay, her card changed, and yep, that says that's Sarah, all right. Okay, so that was the side quest that changed her. How do I get Varric to change? I like Varric. How do I get Blackwall to change? We did all their side quests, but some of them didn't change. I guess I have to talk to them more, but we didn't really not talk to them. Did I talk to Blackwall? Did we get all the artifacts? Am I missing some quests? I feel like I'm not. Why am I spiraling into like a whoa, what did I miss mentality? Something's not going on. Easy peasy. Let's see here. I don't even have the category inside circle, inner circle anymore, so that tells me that. I guess I should talk to people more. Bite bump. We'll go double check, but I feel like we have in fact spoken to and done most of the side quests. I guess we go back every now and then. I don't know. Sarah was never quite an agreeable girl. Some don't change it, right? You did mention that like some of the story needs to go forward. It's just that, like, I thought I'd done Sarah enough, and here we are with Sarah changing now. I also cannot ignore the fact that her card is incredibly suggestive, most likely on purpose. It's funny to me. Are we fighting a Fade Touch Snouffleur? No, it's a Tusklet, actually, but most likely not. Ilfruit. I'll take some Ilfruit. Thank you. Oh, Dorian. Dorian, my friend, it would seem you have some experience points to put into fire. Spells burn away ambient magic that would otherwise slow down your casting. Every spell you cast shortens your active cool. Wow, cool. Master the summoning fire, increasing your... Well, sure, knock yourself out. Oh, actually, hold up. No, too late. I think I already applied it, right? No, okay, cool. So this goes nicely in conjunction with his necromancy powers because he can panic people easier. So rock on, Dorian. All right, where's the drop? Oh, that is way too low. Uh-oh, here we go. All right, cool. Oh, I found the Fate Touch thing. It's huge. All right, hold up. We're doing fine. We are doing perfectly fine. Give me that heal. Go. Yeah. All right. I'm low health. That's fine. That's nothing new. Oh, I'm gonna chug. I am gonna chug. Yeah. Okay. You consider taking a little break. Whoa! Why did I fly? Where are your spider friends coming from? Why are you green? Is it running? You know, you would have been a problem in the original Dragon Age Origins. In Dragon Age Origins, I should say, if you'd have done that to me. But you didn't, because this is not that, and you're too big for that. Even the mommy spider wasn't that big in Dragon Age Origins, so get that. That's what surprised me about Snowball. Snowball was so much bigger than like every other spider I'd seen. Where'd he go? Excuse me. Where's your mommy? Lovely little lesbian, yeah. Well, is she lesbian? I thought she was an everybody kind of girl. But yeah, it's giving. Yeah. Alright, Bolt Fisher. Leave my archer alone. So this particular spider decided that it would run. Interesting. I don't particularly trust ambush spiders. There's spider presence over here, so no, it's not in the... There you are. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I need to kill you. It's for a man's funeral, you understand. And I would consider... Well, you disagree. Real quick.
Master said he'd accept a gift from the hand that gave it. Let Finn do it.
Kind though that may be, it bends the laws of their tradition. It's something to consider.
I don't particularly care about the laws of their tradition, darling, so what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly that. Give it to Finn. My question is, does the card for the character's arts always change the same way, or does it depend on choices you do during the side quests? Hello, Finn.
Inquisitor. Here, an offering for your father. From you.
From you.
Consider my gift to the hold a gift to you. Though perhaps don't spread that around. Said he'd accept an offering from the hand that gave it.
I don't know what to say. Just take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Varric. Goodbye.
I'll let you rest.
Lady Keith.
Turn to the women preparing bodies, and she'll be like, "Wow, Inquisitor, you did exactly what I wanted you to do. Thank you so much." Excuse me, gents. I'm not gonna do that, actually. I feel like that jump is not where I need to go. So, suicide? Maybe not. Okay, cool. Alright. I don't mind taking fall damage. It makes my attack stronger. I do mind dying. There's a difference. Like, playing with death and being afraid of death are not mutually exclusive, you understand. I do need to go lower, I guess? I don't remember where the body lady is. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, there's some zone here. Now how do I get back without dying? Hold up. Make that jump. Ah, there we go. Ah! Nope, there's nothing further here, so I gotta go even lower. Gotta get low, 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 lower. She's got them apple bottom jeans. I'm not dying 'cause of her.
I'm told our
Myrtle,
hoofmaster
Myrtle.
prepares an offering from Finn Coldenson. Nothing more's been said. I will only thank you for paying hospitality to an invalid. I must complete the preparations. A strange turn of events may not make Colden's journey any easier. The
Oh, you think
gods
maybe I
measure
messed with
both
it?
outcome and the actions, or deceptions, behind it.
What are the proper
Familiar
rites?
with Avar funerals.
When the time comes, we are given sky burials.
Is that where
For
someone gets
most,
thrown into the
the
sky?
body is laid out and prayers given. When the birds come,
Ah,
they
birds.
give the soul to the Lady of the Skies. The body, unneeded, is gone.
For most.
For most.
Some souls, such as Colden's, are chosen to return. The augur reads the signs of birth. It is a rare honor. In order to return, an offering is made to Korth the Mountain Father and buried beneath the body. A piece of the soul thus remains, allowing the rest to return to this world and be reborn.
I should be off.
So maybe we'll be having to deal with a really angry spirit in 2 minutes, but it's fine. Father's name. Alright, we got the shards. I don't know if we did them all. That'd be collections. Shards in the Frostback. No, we don't. So there's no way we can do that. Go back to Skyhold real quick because Josephine's back. Use this opportunity to talk to all of my friends to make sure we're not missing anything. Because apparently we were missing the Sarah conversation. And that's a big crying shame. Also, Sutherland's gone. He's not going to be back before the end of the stream, I don't think.
Inquisitor.
Our legions, yes, of course.
What did the seeker say? Lady Cassandra feels her connections with the Navarran court wouldn't be of use, my lady.
I'm not surprised. I think me playing Xenoblade Chronicles has been messing me with me accents. Or at least putting new ones in my brain. They got characters with apparently what is a Welsh accent. Alright. Dear Lady Montelier, Sigrid Gulstoten was a delight. Such a fresh perspective. True, the evening threatened to go poorly when the Avar Mage and Magister Verixis bickered about over the proper use of spirit bindings, but she brought down the house during a practical demonstration of spheric energy projections, both figuratively and very nearly literally. Quite invigorating. I cannot tell you how gratifying it was to see all the old goats from the Ferelden circles outdone by an Avar. We must have her back. Also, I believe Verixis invited her to his summer villa. All the best, dear. Is that... It was Verixis just, like, horny? Like, I'm here for it, but... Right, so we got the Sarah one that I kind of want to do. I will never understand how they function with the same name. A memo from Liliana written on a letter from Sarah. Sometimes we trade off baddies, some Nob learns your tricks. Message another Red Jenny, and now you're twice as hard to catch. Looks like magic, except no demons. And no magic, I suppose. Anyway, the caravan we took over, there's 2 leads on that from 2 other Jennies. Good ones, too. Okay, so it wasn't a... It was written like a poem, but it's not. Cool. Sarah, simple sketches on the other Red Jennies, of the other Red Jennies and their location scribbled below. Their mustaches seem improbable. Johi and Charade. Supplied from Navarra, I can leverage the Pentagast name to manipulate to a degree, but perhaps we didn't needn't mention it to Cassandra.
Inquisitor.
Rock on, lady. Diplomacy, diplomacy, diplomacy. Yeah, I do want to talk to Liliana and see if I pranked anybody, actually. Want to see if there's a reaction to the pranks. I feel like I want follow-up on that prank. Oh, we didn't do anything to Liliana, but Liliana probably knows. Probably knows because she knows all. Alright, up we go. I definitely want to talk to Colin. Alright, what we got, what we got, what we got? We go, actually, we might want to talk to everybody. I know Varric has nothing to say. Ow! I keep trying to jump in between these chairs and it just doesn't work.
Yes?
Never mind, I guess. Oh yeah, there's some mosaic pieces up here too. I bet these look fantastic once you've completed them.
A request has
Lisma.
been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Alright, thanks.
Yes.
Oh really? Okay. I don't think I have anything else to say to Dorian, but it won't hurt to ask him. Hey man.
China.
What are you wearing? What's with all the metal now? I didn't realize that before, but yeah, you shining now, baby. Rock on, man.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Everything's well.
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars.
Okay, we already had that conversation. Alright, I need the stairs. Also, Solus is at the bottom. I can't take fall damage here, so I didn't realize you flash out here. Liliana decided she'd just be sitting. That's right. You don't know anything about the prank? Good. Nothing happened, I promise. No prank. Birds. The birds. The birds, they tell. Ah! Hello, Solus.
How can I help?
You can't.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry about the kid I killed that turned into a demon because of me. It does make me feel bad, just to let you know. What? What the hell? Ah, there we go. Outside. Alright, let's see if our boy doesn't, or does, with the... Colin! How's your new desk?
Did you need something? Is there anything I should know? I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence to the contrary.
5. Alright, he doesn't. There's nothing with the desk. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Alright, let's go see Blackwall. Who's like at the bottom over here. Lives in a barn for some reason. I'm gonna have to go to the washroom real quick. Coffee does that to him, man. Bonnie Sims. You're one of the merchants, eh? Lord Chancellor de Leon. How about Lord Chancellor de Diz...
There's a rumor that Corypheus is in league with elves.
You would start spreading BS about elves.
Yes?
Alright, nothing here. I think we're good. We don't have anything else. So we're gonna go straight back to Frostback real quick. Here it is. Frostback Basin. Looks like a basin. Looks like frost. We got shards here. I'm pretty sure most of the quests we could do to move... Oh, we got this thing here, actually. And I don't know if we got... I don't know if we got all the Astrarians, right? Guess of the whole... We need to be the approver. Return to Fisherman Arvid. Mystery of Winter. Share rifts along the... Yeah, okay. I think we got all the Astrarians, but I'm not seeing where they lead, unfortunately. They probably lead around here somewhere. I swear we found the place, too. Usually gives us a quest for it. That being said, I'll be right back. I do need to take a little tinkle. Till I can pause, though, because there's just, like, something about leaving a game open for no reason stresses me the hell out. Probably because every now and then you come back and you're dead. There we go. Alright, be right back. are back. Where? Alright, so we wanted to go get that last rift. And then we'll have no choice but to move on, methinks. What we got here? Craft weapons? We got crafting zones here. That's wild. Okay. I gotta go all the way down there without dying perfectly. Look at that, we got a lift. Can we use the lift? I guess not. Can use that lift though. Let's go. It's a silent queue. Okay. Let me right in my path, why wouldn't I? I can't see the rift from here. That's a little worrisome. I was gonna say, that bird is not making an infernal racket. What's the deal? What's going on? Okay, we got that circle that surrounds that zone. Actually, if I follow the river, I should be able to find the rift. Varstoten. Oh, I hear chanting still. That's not chanting, that's a spooder. There's another one here. I haven't seen a lot of spiders like this out there. Why are you doing this to me? I'm sorry. Listen, I like it. I like the little design they got on your faces, but you guys are making this way too easy to not want to leave you alive. Stop running! I understand you were panicked by our friend, but no. Good! Okay, actually just follow the river. Alright, Nobu. We're gonna ride through some spiders here. I would like you to not freak out and toss me off. How's that sound, okay? Follow the river, Nobu. Oh dear. Nope! No, 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 no. No, bro. Stop, stop it, stop it, stop it. We gotta stop getting hit, alright, big guy? Oh no. Woohoo! There it is. Alright, and we made it above the log. Let's go. Get off the horse. Oh, good start. Oh. Good start, but have you considered not doing that? You are huge, which makes it real easy to get some health off you. Alright. Oh man, 2 pride demons? That's spooky. I feel like maybe there's another pride demon in here somewhere. There are 3. Oh no. Stop it. 9 choke, yeah. We just stop dying with that, alright? Plunk. And then we hit one of these, and then I get some HP. Of course, Varric dies a little bit, but not really. Go, go, go. You managed to stun him a little bit, because we hit him a lot. They're level 26. I think that's our level, actually. But I'm not sure. Oh, lordy. Thanks for the healing. Right. I'm glad we had that talk. Eh. I could maybe go norther. Like more north, I think. I want to remember where the Astrarium Cave is. Mouth of Echoes. Oh yeah, do that. We'll check. I feel like. We literally have Dorian just to be the most destructive mage there is. It's pretty cool. It's Pretty radical. Alright, we keep going this way. I don't know if the cave is up or down or around. That looks like it there. I see statues on the side, which might indicate that it's the Astrarium cave. They're not statues, it's just calcified rock. Boink bomb. Yeah, I don't think this is the cave. That's also assuming we haven't already done the Astrarium cave, eh? I think we might have. But I don't. Okay, too bad. This way. Also, 100% possible is that there's another section to this map we just haven't seen yet. That starts with one thing. Alright. I was gonna say, dude.
Runa should be here. Where did she get to?
Who's Runa? Who's missing?
Someone?
My cousin Runa. She's off north climbing the hills instead of helping with the cats again.
Farewell.
Alright. My cousin Runa. Oh, well, I mean, okay, hold up. We'll do the trail. Okay. I bet I could talk to him and he'll be like, "Yeah, do you want to cross?" I'll be like, "Nah, cool."
Yeah.
Now can I use your boat?
Gave me guest welcome at Stone Bear Hold. Aye, she sent word. As a guest, then, may I please borrow your boat?
We would be poor hosts to refuse. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
I'm not too worried about that, if I'm being quite honest. I'm expecting a large DLC type baddie, maybe a boss type monster, probably one of those big elven spirits if I'm taking a guess. It might be something completely new. I mean, they've been good at giving us new bosses, right? We fought the the hell's it called? That one thing. Boathouse.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Oh, there's an ocularium. Up there? I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Of course, where is this? How small was this area? Okay, I just hadn't walked up here. Never would have guessed if I hadn't actually walked here for the quest. Good thing we took the quest then. There's the ocularium. Ah, there's something here. Hello?
There's a lot of loose stone here. And an Avar axe.
They left
We'll try to
it here
climb?
to mark a trail, perhaps.
The woman at the beach said her cousin Runa went climbing. Maybe this is where she began.
See, we were about the story, and then they just said no. There's at least one other ocularium. They're all rather simple. Simply placed up there. Oh, there we go. Runa? Whoa. Runa's going way more north, but I don't see a reason not to, considering the last one it showed me an ocularium, so. Just went climbing? She really just went rock climbing, huh? Alright, rock on, Runa. Okay, that's gonna ping me at some point. I'm gonna have to get off the horse. No, 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 boo. Swamp Coolstoten. Who's cool, and why is their Dotton swampy? Again, there's that big marker there that's present for, what, both areas? What the hell? Why's she climbing marked thingamabobbers?
There. Another trail marker.
Why are you surprised? There's also... Oh, I hear the... the processes. Can't reach it from down here, though. Is that another marked wall? No, not this one.
I think our mountain climber was here.
Let's hope she's not planning to trek out to the Frostbacks.
I think we're already in the Frostbacks, my friend, unless she's talking about the mountain. Oh, was the Frostback mountain where they hid the Temple of Andraste or whatever. Down here?
Another marker here.
I was gonna try and get the shard, but I guess forget about that. Well, that one isn't active, is it? Huh. Thought we got all the ones here. Looks like it's not shining. Maybe? Uh-oh. I don't know. I feel like maybe we did this one. We'll know once we get close, but like, don't they usually shine for a bit? Yeah, we didn't do that. That's a very... Oh, dear. That'll bone me if I started from here, so let's not do that. Unless we go... Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick, nope. Tick, tick, nope. Tick, tick. Dup, dup. Dup, dup. Dup, 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 dup. Doop, 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 doop. Doop. Doop, doop. No, that would kill us. Okay, so if we go up, 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 up. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, start from the bottom left. Awesome. This one. Then it's this one. It's a mountain, or a volcano. Hype. Belenus. According to Avar legend, Korth, the Mountain Father, kept his throne at the peak of the mountain Belenus, which lay at the center of the world and was so lofty that from it, he could see all the corners of the earth and sky. Over time, bold young Avar would challenge each other to scale the mountain of the gods. At first, Korth found this amusing, and he delighted in the valor of their failed attempts to enter his hold. Then Sindri Skybreaker, boldest of the heroes of old, succeeded in climbing to the summit and stood in the hall of the Mountain Father in the flesh. Korth, being a good sport, gave Sindri a hero's welcome, and the mortal returned to the Frostbacks with tales of the feasts of gods and gifts from Korth, and soon more and more heroes were barging into the hall of the Mountain Father, demanding to be showered with honors. Korth grew weary of throwing banquets, and the other gods began to fear his temper, so Korth spoke to the Lady of the Skies and lifted Belenus from the earth into her realm, which could not be reached even by the most intrepid climber, and there he dwells in peace.
Why, Cassandra, I've never seen you smile so much.
I'm not smiling.
Now you're not, but only because I pointed it out.
I'm not a giddy schoolgirl, Dorian.
That would be easier to believe if you hadn't just blushed.
This guy's a menace. There it is. So we're just missing this one Australian. Gotcha. So I'm guessing he's saying that because she's romanced us. Or we romanced her. Why Cassandra? I'm not a giddy schoolgirl, Dorian. No, no, no. No, no, no.
Just in time. Join the fray. The fight's a worthy one.
That's a Gurgut. It's a freaking weak Gurgut too. What do you mean worthy one? Go home. Disintegrated. What are you doing, lady?
Thought I'd heard lowlanders were about. You
From the hand.
Inquisitor. From the hand.
Your cousin was looking for you.
Oh? Oh, the fishing. I was to help Lena with the
She's
cooking.
just
I must make an offering to the gods
scatterbrain.
first. Shall I give your names in the prayer?
Lee, what offering?
What's an offering prayer?
I've climbed this hill 1,000 times. Today, it was if a wind from the spirits lifted me. I was going to thank the gods with a brace of nugs. That beast must have scented the meat.
Give meats to
You
the
offer
gods.
meat to spirits.
The Lady of the Skies sends her birds, and Korth Mountain Father sends his wolves and bears. They wouldn't normally hear the prayer of a lowlander, but since you helped in the fight, I'll speak for you.
Sure, why not?
I'd be honored to be mentioned in your offering.
The spirits will remember.
That generally helps to respect local traditions now and then.
That's what I'm saying.
A prayer to spirits.
Cassandra?
Sometimes a spirit's attention can linger.
We'll fight the spirit, worst case. Oh, look at that. We can observe. I'm down.
The lady keeps the skies, where blows the morning wind. Korth grants mountain shelter, hack on blooded hide and bone. Take this gift from Runa Learsdotten, and the Inquisitor from the lands below.
I just felt something.
A blessing? That's a good sign. You bring fine luck, Herald.
Well, I didn't expect it to just pop up.
We've been favored. The gods don't always appear.
Yeah, but I'm carrying a piece of Fade Rift on my arm.
Perhaps a good story will put a smile on her face.
Oh, they give me a perma buff. Cool. Well, before we do that, we want to do the shards, right? So, what's the freaking closest one? Not sure I want to jump down that far. Looks like we're going down no matter what. Okay, cool. That's it. I don't know. Up there, maybe? Hey, it's higher. Can we get much higher? I must. Go camp up there, maybe? I'm not climbing the tree roots, that's for sure. I can hear it. Why can't I? Arg. So I feel like I gotta go up there. I don't know if I can go up there, to be quite honest. Tusklet! Walking HP sponge for me. I'm not trying to chase you, but look, his girlfriend. Y'all trying to leave me somewhere? I'm trying to leave you guys behind. Come on. Oh, I'm not sure this was the ruins I saw from down there, but it definitely is where I want to go. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's not quite the same. We might as well do this. Ooh, my shoulder just cracked. Gosh. That felt nice. Woo. Alright, so we haven't found this cave yet. By the looks of it. Doesn't mean I won't jump though. Oh no, fall damage. Ah, so painful. Yeah, man, man. There it is. Right there on me map. Ooh-hoo! I'll take a potion, thanks. Hello. Got a vault. Nice. Great sword. Regular sword. Ooh. Cassandra. I feel like you might want this one, actually. Not for you. Oh, yeah. It's nice. And what's it look like? What the hell? It's frozen. Alright, so logically we want to go to the rightmost one and then move our way down because it's the same camp. That's the closest. So we'll keep moving this way. Let's not fall down the waterfall this time. Who goes there? A Gurgut. Oh, you don't want to be left alone. Alright, you know what? You pick the fight. That's your problem. That's what you get. I tried to walk past you. What'd you do? You spat on me. It's rude. Mm-hmm. Pardon me. Here's the process again. Gotta find a way to climb up, though. If I climb up this one, I'll be able to climb up that one, yeah? But if I climb up that one, I'll be able to climb up this one. Alright, cool. Parkour time. I jump. And I jump again. And I keep jumping. Beam, 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 bow, 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 bow. Can I make that jump? As a person. Oh, baby, that was close. Okay, wow. Alright, if I go this way. Alright, that was an easier one than the last jump, to be honest. Is that camp up here? Mysteries of the Frostback Basin, the mystery of the aqueducts. After much reading, I know the Tevinter walls by the lakes were called aqueducts, which were roads that carried water to their forts of stone. These aqueducts drained water from the lower regions, but that is not the whole reason the Tevinters changed the land. Parts of the basin have been altered in the past, altered with an A, that is capitalized, which one can see if they are of the right mind for it. There is only one explanation: paths of mystic resonance, or mystic lines, or ley lines, run through the land. The mages in the hold deny ley lines exist, but they are protecting secrets of fraternity, or else are ignorant of secret lowlander rights. As proof, Professor Wallen Vankin maps lines of power across the basin in his book, Ode to the Ordo Templis Royalis. He does not say so in the book to a casual reader, but certain secret signs left by the professor to befuddle his enemies point to it very clearly, if one reads the text 8 times. You might be making things up, my guy. Unlock the door. I got more shots to get through. You need to learn your lesson from the last one, I swear. Also, it's occurred to me that not only are they like loosely based off the Romans, based on their Latin names, but it's starting to think like the Imperium might actually just be a Rome stand-in. Like, oh yeah, they chased away the Jesus stand-in. They chased away the. They had the aqueducts. Funny little detail there. First to use aqueducts. It's got all those. Seems there's only 2 more quests on this map so far that we've uncovered. course there's a Gurgut. Highly recommend you leave us alone, mate. You didn't, huh? Fine, I'll tank the poison you spat at me. Definitely up there. I thought I was gonna fall. Wee-hoo! Yahoo! I can feel it coming, going up the stairs. We already got the Astrarium, so it's funny that this leads us back. Actually, because we didn't get the Ocularium the last time. Of course, we have to come back. There's like a shelf here that just decides to stick out from this mountain. Stop it. I found him. Yeah, okay. Let's go do the fisherman quest now. Okay.
Did I thank you for bringing the broth?
Yes, but I don't mind hearing it twice.
If I catch that cursed beast again, I'll...
Injure the other shoulder. They're flirting and they don't act like they know it. Ladies rest. Aha! There are new regions here. Probably another Ocularium. What yet lingers?
American. Why?
That's the name of the prophet we're looking for, eh? We're gonna fight a big boy demon. Felindaris. I hadn't gotten any of that yet, but I needed them.
Sleep. I need to. I must find you.
Why did I need Felindaris?
Bernard. I'm dreaming.
Whoa, there's a big mess of Fade Rift energy over there.
We're not going to leave that rift here, right?
I don't think we're opening it apparently, so I just said no, but we have to rip it open to close it?
Alana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Talana wanted to reach Ameridan again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died.
Right. So Ameridan's lover, was it?
But only pieces came through. You opened the sky for the rest of me.
So Ameridan opened a rift as well.
You, or she, wanted to reach Ameridan again. We're also trying to find him.
Ameridan. Yes. Inquisitor. Beloved. She came with
The dragon. Oh boy.
The dragon?
Huge.
Oh boy.
Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avar. Towns fell. All dead.
Okay.
Favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avar dragon. Save
Avar
Orlais.
dragon. That's a weird word. Why was this covered up?
Ameridan died saving Orlais from a dragon. How could history just forget that?
Not forgotten. Forbidden. Darkspawn in the north.
Was it a dragon or an archdemon?
No one could know. Orlais must stand unstained, no fear
Ah.
Please,
Orlais can't forget.
stop.
Can't let themselves think that they got freaking
They formed
Darkspawn.
spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her.
This is a spirit that possessed Talana.
They rested here. Then up the river. Metal
Those spires we keep seeing, the Tevinder things.
Stop the dragon. Then Talana returned here, alone, to wait for him. Forever waiting. Dreaming. Then dead.
Stayed in the rift too long, in the fade too long. You can
We'll
rest
find
now.
him, Eridan. Don't have to wait here anymore.
Thank you. It was hard.
I believe you.
She went a long time ago. I stayed because she asked.
Whoa. Spirits are really in tune with those human feelings, huh?
She wanted them
Oh.
found.
Talana's equipment as well. Whoever so reads this message, let it be known that the bearer, Inquisitor Emeridan, commander of the Seekers of Truth, travels to the Frostback Basin on the official request of His Divine Majesty Cordelis Dracan, Emperor of Orlais, upon business vital to the safety and security of this most holy empire, and that he and those who travel with him are to be afforded every service, rendered every assistance, and extended every courtesy in their efforts to protect Orlesian lives from threats both magical and mundane. Maker, watch over him, Cordelis Dracan the First.
Look at the orders.
Whoa, cool. He just fell forward. Yo, there's a landmark. The Inquisitor has gained a new ability, Aegis of the Rift. Use this ability to turn the veil itself into a magical shield that deflects energy. Can be upgraded in the Inquisitor. Nice. Something you don't get if you don't get the DLC, but the Inquisitor tree has like one extra thing, and we can upgrade it with beep boo. Sends bolts of spirits flying back at the attackers. Experience at 60-second cooldown. Put that away. I want to go see that landmark here. We're gonna finish exploring this place. Hey, friends.
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to his hold! For Hakon's glory!
Bedtime. Yeah, you guys really shouldn't have come and bugged me. Hi, Cotton. They messed with the wrong person. Just gotta circle this, I guess. Can I climb it up? Not much else on this map, to be honest. You'd think there'd be maybe one ocularium. I guess I missed it somewhere in the main map. I hear my wife talking downstairs. I don't know what she's talking about. Hringar. Came the giants water wading here to hunt and harrow home. Avar fear the shapes in shoreline, forced to flee when giants roam. Hringar ice troll sees his brothers, calls the winter winds to shore. Giants frozen, forged in frostbite, threaten Avar homes no more. Fears of giant battle easing. Okay, not much else to do here. Ah! Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Where the hell are we going next? There seems to be some spots here I haven't examined. Professor Kenrick, eh? Okay, hold up. Ah. You know what they say? Curiosity killed the butt fat. There we go, Cloud Cap Lake. So yeah, I hadn't done that yet. 3 more to do in this area. I would not be surprised if there is a landmark up here. I don't remember how many left I have to get. From what? He cleaned his ears again? I thought that was like a less often than that thing. Yeah, maybe there's something there. He says, I don't like the Q-tips. Yeah, you pour something in there? No wonder he doesn't like... Oh my gosh, a giant! Ha! Okay, these guys are monstrous. They kill us real fast. We gotta be careful. Excuse me, ice giant! I don't know what you just said. I died because they do this to me all the time. Ah! I'm too pretty to die, he says. Oh my god, Dorian. Everybody's dying, Dorian. Alright, where's Dorian? Up and at him, Necromancer! Oh my god. See, the problem is that we don't have Solus's energy shield. Stop having legs, please. I wanted to do that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Okay, check that bottle because we don't... Put it down! Put it down! Put it down! Nice. Just absolutely whack him. Oh, thank goodness. Why are you just getting up again? I'm so confused. What are you doing? Oof. Beric is fine. He doesn't... Oh, God. Put it down, I said. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Yep. You think you need to be here for this? Where's my guy? Okay, hold on. She's actually really good at not dying, huh? Come on, pick me up! Can't hear you, Ada. You like the flavors? Thank you, I'm finally up, okay. Crap! I don't know what a lot of these abilities do. I'll give him the armor. Okay, that's cool. Varric, I really desperately need you to back up. She doesn't do nearly as much damage as I do. She's super tanky though, wow. Didn't work the way I wanted it to. Nice timing, Josephine, as always. Cassandra MVP. Oh, baby! Why'd you just randomly get up? That's broken. What are you doing? Actually, I could probably use that time to go and res somebody. If I had Aegis equipped, that would be good. I do not. Woo! Oh, whoops. Have I been looting them? Some of them. Oh, that could be good. I don't have a bow. Okay. I think I looted the last couple. The most of them, since you mentioned to loot them last time, I think. Stay unseen from Ice Troll, Hringar, Glacier Strength, and Giant Form. None but fools will fight the winter battle bond the icy storm. Dead to dreams as dwarves below us, wrath of frost and winter's death. Blades are blunted, battle broke on hide, whose chill can frost the breath. Hringar, Ice Troll, winter's seizing. Well, I think that if that was supposed to be Hringar, Ice Troll, he's dead. Good. Gurgut skin. I would fast travel to a safe zone if I didn't think I would never walk past here again. What is that ugly Gurgut thing? It'll be fun by fighting Gurguts. They're not that bad. It's not a giant mini boss type monster. I don't think. Cassandra's build or abilities are kind of broken, which is good. I mean, she can survive longer than I can, which was the point. Okay, we're back at the camp. We can't because no, they just killed the Gurgut. Okay, cool. We're alive, barely. That's not very good foreshadowing for the boss we're going to have to fight sometime down in the end of this probably, but hey, I don't want to use some of my abilities anymore, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm gonna put it where I don't use this ability. There we go. I got a shield. I don't know what it do exactly, but it do be shielding. Probably. Property of Colette. Pages of neatly written, painstakingly detailed notes fill a well-worn journal. The notes break midway through for a list. Expedition to Frostback Basin. Preparation. Reread Finding a Meriden. Review notes on appropriating excavation methods. Practice categorization of minute material artifacts. Read book on Frostback Basin. Practice camping. Note bring a pillow. Reread an anatomy of various sterile beasts. Learn to fence. Cannot find willing instructor. Ask brothers for fencing defense lesson. That was a bad idea. Read book on survival and defense. Bring towels. A few idle swirls follow, along with a tiny sketch of an elf defending a stack of papers from various terrible beasts. The caption reads, Fieldwork. Professor Kenrick. You've been to the island.
The island held the memories and possessions of Ameridan's lover, a woman named Talana. It told us that Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken himself, and where he went next.
Trusty's dimples.
Dimples?
I may have received tenure from that sentence alone. Ameridan had a lover. Talana, you say. The Inquisitor's Lady Mage. There was such debate over whether she existed.
There is a whole crocodile on the wall.
This was a request from Draken? This changes everything.
Meriden and Hakon.
We learned that the jaws of Hakon once bound their god soul to a beast. According to the spirit, the dragon Ameridan faced was powerful, and accompanied by hostile Avar.
So you're thinking that it wasn't a bear?
Be one and the same. That would mean... Of course! Of course! Brilliant! 800 years ago, the second blight threatened a weak Orlais. A perfect time for the Avar to attack. This
Hey, there's an Ocularian
Avar
skull there.
blooddragon could have endangered the Orlesian Empire had Ameridan not stopped it.
But it's just sealed, so we're probably gonna have to fight the god dragon. Ooh, that's exciting.
And likely how he died.
Meriden was a hero, I
Ameridan
guess.
saved Orlais 800 years ago. It's time to honor his legacy.
I just leveled up from that. Okay, cool.
To the north, and something about spires or spikes.
Up the river. The scouts have had trouble with Hackonites up there. I'll continue my research, but for now,
I'll go.
Your guess is as good as mine.
What's our next step?
That spirit on the island said some. While you search up that.
Alright.
Sounded better in my head.
Yeah, we're level 26 now. Let me put some points into this one on it to do damage. Bye. Whoops. Of course I can fast travel. I've got my bleeding weapon. Garbage. Can we go now? Are we done? There we go. Thank you. Oh, baby. I don't see any other side quests here. There's an Ocularian we haven't found, but hey. Surely we'll stumble upon that randomly sometime down the line. You think our character would have said, like, we've seen the spires, actually. Follow the river. Follow the river. Spooders again, wow! Never would have imagined. Hey, it moved it even further. That's it. I'm getting Nobu out. Leave my horse alone, spiders. Stop it. Stop it now. More spiders? Y'all got a serious spider infestation near your rivers. Oh dear. And there it is. No. Get back on the horse. Get back on the horse is gone. The horse is dead. No, I didn't do it. He just disappeared. He was already dead. Spire path to an ancient ruin. There we go. That took us quite a bit. I'm getting back on the horse. I can't get back on the horse. I can't get back on the horse. That was deeper than usual. Yeah. Where are all these spiders coming from? Why do they all spit poison? Trying to have a nice relaxing stroll through the riverbank. I'm getting spat at. It's the same Nobu. I just transferred him over, okay? He died, became a skeleton. I found him like this. I promise. That's how that works, right? Nope. Leave. Oh my god. You really want some yuck? I thought that was level 25. There we go. Whoa. Dorian with the I'm too pretty to die every time. So good. Right, so Dorian, if you panic them, can you at least attack them again? So we can actually get some hits in instead of them running? I think you're getting stunned. What the heck? Look at this. They are coming from my booty. Oh, noes. I should clean that then. Spiders like clean places though. Kind of. Sort of. It's paradoxical. They make things look less clean because they are present and have made webs, but generally speaking, they don't like to be dirty. Because dirty spiders can't really walk on walls that easy. Fun facts with pirates today. Razakil's reach. The fog came on swiftly, cloaking the world in shadow and turning the stones beneath our feet into a treacherous slick. I knew we had to find shelter before we lost even that faint light. We stumbled on, following Ragnar's broad painted back, and arrived at an ancient Tevinter temple just as the last of daylight left us. Ragnar instructed us to pitch our shelters beneath the entrance passageway and warn us not to wander too deep into the ruin. His voice was an uneasy whisper, and I knew at once that he was afraid. Wary of alarming the rest of our expedition, I took Ragnar's side, and spoke to him. Some of the Avar, he said, believed the temple to be the haunt of old vengeful spirits. The Tevinter had come here long ago and built their great temples, and then one day, without warning, they had abandoned them all. Ragnar was convinced that they had done something terrible here, though he could not tell me what it was. Whatever the reason, he found the temple deeply disturbing, and had brought us to it only out of desperation. I slept fitfully that night. Once I opened my eyes to see a pulsating amber light from beyond a second doorway. I blinked and it was gone. In the morning, the fog had lifted, and I wasn't sure if I had really seen the light or dreamed it. From the travel journals of Sir Nigel, Explorer and Knight.
The jaws of Hakon must be guarding this place for
Spiders are vengeance. It wasn't me. I found him like this. I'm not the one who rezzed him, okay? How about this? I just strike a potion. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's cool. Okay, hold up. Oh, the color of your thing changed. Oh man, there's so many more enemies. Get him off of me! You have the kitty color, Varric. Don't worry about it. Woo! 5 streak! Oh, he's thick. Hello. That's actually not what I meant to do. I thought I canceled it. Oof. Wait for Harding and Kenrick to arrive. Got a baby camp to make?
This is brilliant.
What's this spooky stuff?
This must be what the spirit meant. Excellent find. From what I can see, this is an ancillary station. Likely a scouting post for the larger structure to the east. What can it tell us about where Inquisitor Ameridan went?
I'll tell you by going in. How's that sound? Inquisitor after Inquisitor. They got the nasty vines here. I don't trust those at all. Holy cow. What the... Oh, we got a puzzle then.
This is Tevinter. from well before the last Inquisitor's time.
I know this kind
understand
of
they
puzzle
use
just
such
fine.
tiles as locks. Interesting, though not likely related to Ameridan.
Okay, I think I gotta hit him with one of these. Whoops. Yeah,
I got Professor Kenrick here safely. The rest is up to you.
Lady
I got you,
Harding was
fam.
quite nimble in the wilderness.
Dang,
I'll be
I
watching
messed
to
up.
make sure the Hackonites don't come back.
Alright, hold up. If I don't want those active. So if I activate this one, right? I want the corners. Activate this one. What'd you try to do? What? Oh, fun. If I want the corners active, but not the centerpieces. I could do something like this. It's not working for me. What? Yeah? I suppose that would work, yeah.
Shape relates to the tiles. If you could replicate the shape in the tiles, something would happen.
Oh, wait, what happened? What shape is he talking? Oh! Oh, I've been doing it wrong. I was just trying to do the classic turn them all on thing. That's a little different then. Okay, cool. Easy. No, I messed up. Cool. Peasy. Alright. I think that's the reset switch probably, right? Oh, hold up. What if I did that? Then we do this. Right. So close. These puzzles make my brain hurt sometimes, I swear. Wait, no. Do that. Turns off my corners. I do this. If I do this. Oops, I stepped over the same thing again. This is really close, but not quite what I need. So ideally we get the corners activated, and then we get the center not activated with the sides activated, or vice versa. That's some level ups. The patterns? What do you mean by... Like, I know the thing I need to do. I need to have everything active except the middle one. Let's see, Cassandra. Good, that's good. For Varric now. Alright, unless there's more than one pattern I want. Yeah, we got both, so... fine. Sure. Getting the four corners is kind of easy, actually, when you think about it long and hard enough. The problem is the center. They don't really... Yeah, I just got the same thing. See, that's... Alright, let's see if I can hit that reset switch. That is a reset switch? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's try to figure this out now. We want... That could do that. That'll leave those. We don't want that. We doop. Doop. That'll leave the two corners. If I do... Oh, but if I do that, then I activate all those. I hit that. It'll deactivate those guys and leave me with... Okay, hold up. I think I got it. We do one corner, and then the opposite corner. Then we activate the middle. So now we can just do one corner and then the opposite corner. And that'll give us pattern number 1. No. Close, but no dice. Crap, I missed. That would have filled everything up. That would not have been bad, but it's not what I wanted. So what if I did? That's... I just deactivated everything. Okay. Alright. If I do... Again, we're back to this situation. Yeah?
Brilliant. Look at that.
I can't hear you. What happened? Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Dog worries. Alright, cool. I accidentally just got a pattern, apparently. That's fine. Apparently the one on the wrong side, but hey. Should have dropped some stuff off at immersion. Hakon's Mercy. It's a dagger. I know my inventory's full. Again, I have nobody that uses a dagger, but hey. Oh, I keep telling myself that, and then, like, coal exists, so foolishness. Okay, we get that other reset. We want to do the opposite, right? If I do all the centerpieces, which is what I did earlier. Right. And all the corners. There you go. Easy peasy. All we had to do was think it through. No, I did the opposite again. Courses. Yeah, okay. I'll just consistently leave that one alone. Alright, hold up. We gotta think this through a little bit better. Alright, let's see. Ta-dum. 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 All I want is that I'll just light them all up, right? But if I do that again, I'll just trigger the same thing, I think, but hey. Yeah? Okay. What if I did the same thing twice? Would it redo the same diff? Let's try. Oops. Oh, whoops, doing the opposite is bad. Right. Nope, go back on that one. We had it. No, it's this garbage again. Gosh darn it. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. If I do that, it should. I thought if you do it in the opposite order, it would flip them around. Nope, that just reset us, so. I know what this does. We do this again, and it'll just do the whole same pattern, right? Yeah. What if I... okay. Brilliant idea. What if we just change our starting state? Okay, this time we start with... Nope. Right. And now we do the whole thing. Well, that's an interesting... Again, maybe? 3, 4? Now we got all of them active. That'll just turn them all off, no? Maybe. I don't really think I'm thinking this through very well, but
Brilliant.
well, there you go.
Look at that.
There we go. Mostly vibes. Wait, no, I already did the... Don't much care for this section of the place. How do I go further? I'd like to go beyond. Oh my gosh, this entire time I didn't need to do that. Cool beans. Good stuff, Pirates. Look at that, a fade rift! Okay, we got about half an hour left. There's a fast travel camp right outside, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Could stop at any time we want, then. Okay, we got Spire again. Pull on it.
It's no good.
Huh. Oh, I bet I could just schmack it like other barriers, right? Unless the inscriptions here have something to do with it. Doesn't look like it do.
This is elven. I believe it's the word for light. It's some sort of clue to this barrier.
I could just ask
Sure how.
one of the elves in the team. No? Light?
Veneros. The elven word for dream, I think.
Dream light.
This is elven.
You said already.
I believe it's the word for light.
So I need Veil Fire? How convenient that there's a torch right over there. Couldn't have just lit one up, right? I think the Fade Rift idea power wasn't that bad, also. Because Dreamlight, the Fade is Dream World, etc.
Well done. Well done indeed.
That's something you don't see every day.
A pair of shrines. This one is clearly Andrastian.
Pre-Divine, okay.
Albeit from a very early period. Likely
Pre-Divine Age.
But this is elven. One of their gods. What was it?
I don't remember
Every
which
mother
one's the stag
finds
god.
Druffalo among sleeping juniper groves. G something.
G something, the one with the deer. Good job. Glanine.
Unless the deer points us to the final resting place of Inquisitor Emeridon, we can probably leave it for now.
Right. Regardless of the deity, this is clearly elven.
Or they would not
Two
necessarily
shrines
remember.
for two lovers. Inquisitor Emeridon and Talana. Maybe Talana was an elf.
That makes sense, I suppose.
Yes, that's good. The Chantry expunged references to elves before the Exalted March on the Dales. They erased the Canticle of Shartan.
Classic.
They must have done the same to Talana.
That's offensive. That's normal.
The
Nah.
Chantry should not rewrite history to cover up inconvenient truths.
Agreed. The chant of light should spread the truth, not suppress it.
Regardless, the important thing is what this tells us. It's not a burial site. That much is obvious.
Look at those flowers. They're not native to the area. What if they were left at the shrine as an offering?
Yes. A night of prayer before battle against the dragon.
So we're not far from here then.
Where? We're missing something. What are we missing? Oh, where did you go?
Veil Fire time, baby. There's paths around here, I think. Hello? No? That does look conspicuous. Aha! Need to find the other rune.
Professor, look at this. Shartan 10-7. Transfigurations 10:1.
Sharton is dissonant. And before them, empty, outstretched, lay the land
Dissonant?
which led to the gates of Minrath.
You explained what that was the other day.
Transfigurations is, the light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world. Why these verses? Why would Inquisitor Ameridan take the time to carve this before going into battle?
As a hint to where he was going.
The gates of Minrathous. Isn't there a Tevinter fortress in the area?
Yeah.
Of course, the ritual site. To seal the dragon away,
Ones that were removed, gotcha,
Ameridan's
yeah.
elven mage must have used a spell at a site of great power.
My scouts have checked the fortress.
I like that this is just a giant tuning fork.
It has to be magic.
Let's look around. Meriden found a way through that ice. So that way should be nearby.
Yeah, let's get that ice going.
That didn't work.
What? Impossible.
That didn't do the trick.
But it should have. We've got the things going. Why isn't it working? Huh. More of these, maybe. There are more spires around here, so let's see. Ha! Gonna change the Dude, Ameridan created some kind of magic railgun. That's wild.
Safely through the paths of this world.
Imperium abandoned this fortress. They left the walls to lock the door behind them.
And every lock has a key.
Has a key, baby. She's been listening to Supernatural.
If they can melt through the ice, that must be where Ameridan sealed away the dragon.
Y'all realize that means the dragon is still there, right? Check out the whole fortress. Check the whole fortress. Okay. Oh, it's an ongoing quest then, is it? What are the odds of us fighting anything, right? Alrighty then. Go find all those trail markers and hope I don't need the torch. This little dragon thing too, we noticed that last time, didn't we?
Are we certain these trail markers will burn through this wall of ice around the fortress?
As long as the
Yeah, I
trail
am.
markers are still functional, we should be fine.
You think these things will get us through that giant fortress wall?
Why'd you have to jinx us like that, homie? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I was so close to not dying. That's cool. I'm gonna guess that's up. No, don't do that, Pyrus. Come on. Whew! Dear Lord. Andraste's dimples, apparently. Nice to know she had a cute smile, I guess. Nice, I just cheated by crossing the water. Nice, cool, 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 cool. Good thing there's no time limit on this. Get the shards first. What shards? I don't even have the shards. That's my problem. I need to find the last ocularium. Which is probably going to be around here considering the darkness. So, yeah, nice. Alright. Gotta keep our eyes out. We're in the dark version of the map. Right. Alright. Hello. Hello, Chief. I have a better idea. Stop it. Thank you. Excellent. Right, so we got that up there. I don't see an ocularium, which is a bit confusing to me. We should be seeing one very soon. No? At least a question mark on my map, right? No? Not at all. Wow. There might be one on the other side of the wall, I guess, but that feels like it's gonna be like a dungeon area more than anything else. Oh, that went far.
Are we raiding now? I'm so glad I came along.
I don't know what you're complaining about. You're taller than I am.
I'm so glad I came along. Oh, Dorian. Pardon me. More places I've never been to on the map? Perhaps? Perchance? If you're nasty? No, this is completely explored, okay. Find a way to cross without falling down. Well, this is different. I promise I'm fine. It was high when it shot off, wasn't it? Yeah, we've been there. That's the place we spent a lot of time climbing earlier in the game. Bollocks. Alright, Nobu. Yeah, okay, you're just falling from the sky now, huh? We going up, keep climbing. I'm no fool, I know where it is. All the way up there. Come, horse. Is there any way to climb without falling off the face of the earth? Yeah? There it is. Thank you, sir. At least I could see it this time. Doesn't really make getting there very easy. Oh, I'm popping and locking! No, Nobu? Loyal steed. You weren't there 2 seconds ago. Do not lie to me, horse. Alright. Invasive thought. What do you figure Dragon turned into when Donkey drank the potion in Shrek 2? Because that's, yep, that happened. Like, I don't think it gets better than a dragon, but, you know, it had to have affected her somehow. So we know, like, Shrek drinking it, it turned Fiona back to human form. Shrek turned into not Shrek. Dragon turned into, not dragon, Donkey turned into a horse, so it works on animals and non-humans. What happened to Dragon? She turned into a gold dragon? She got a level up? Somebody shut these birds up, I swear. Oh yeah, I'm just like absolutely weak to being frozen now, apparently. Where's the next one? Can we keep moving? Oh, that's the one I remembered. There was this one too that I had. That we actually interacted with prior and it didn't do anything. Maybe Dragon just got the power to polymorph, but then again, it turned a non-human into a non-human, not turning it. It turned a non-humanoid, because something with 4 legs to something with 4 legs. Would it turn Dragon into something else with 4 legs? Would it turn Dragon into a pretty horse? A unicorn, perhaps? Because that's what Donkey would want? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know what the concept is here. It don't make much sense to me. I'm trying to figure it out in my brain. Like nothing
800
logical.
years is a long time to expect a path to stay pristine. We'll have to find another way.
Yeah, I'm allergic. Walk in straight lines, Varric. You know this. I guess I lied. How do we get up there, though? Oh, yeah. I'm just surprised that this path still was a path, you know what I'm saying? Can't really climb up there. I will reverse engineer it. I'm not afraid of that. Except we can't fast travel there. Darn. That's at the bottom of it. Alright, we're gonna have to go down, I guess. Whoo! I feel like I can climb above all this from inside the cave. I don't remember if that was an option. No, beside the cave, beside the like dungeon they had, we had a path that led above where we found something last time, right? Yeah, I'm just walking on thin air now. Don't even worry about it. Oof. It's just, where was it, that path? Oh, what?
Someone's used these bones in a
What?
spell. Were the jaws of Hakon casting a ward?
Could be blood magic. Let's look for any more skulls.
Excuse me? Just stumbled onto a side quest, I guess. Go. Birds. Oh, yeah, the ice wall was up here too, right? That's how we got here in the first place. That's how we figured it out in the first place. Am I too high? What? Bleh, where am I? What the hell? Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, hold up, hold up, hold up. Where's the cave entrance? That's the cave entrance over here, right? Okay, cool. Last time, we managed to find a path that led up because there was an astrarium up there. Right? Okay, to the right. But I'm going to the right. So I'm thinking I didn't... There's a Veilfire room, flame up there, too. There we go. Okay, path up here, right? And then... See, I can see where it leads up in a zigzag on the map. Nobu, we should be good to run. Also running low on time. There we go. We kind of ignored this because we were on the routes, so we didn't see this part from down there. Some more spooky, soundy birds. There's that Tevinter Fortress. No kidding. The horse fits, I say. There we go. That should blast the wall from here, I think, right? No Ocularium, though. Oh, not even. The electricity stays. Interesting. Is that a lot of bones or just stones? Stones. Gotcha. Cool. That was a short jaunt to the next one. I bet I'm going to have to climb up. Yeah, there we go. Over here, if memory serves.
We are almost to the fortress.
Incidentally, Cassandra, I'm well aware you lied to me.
I lied to you?
When you said the Mage Rebellion was beyond the power of the Seekers to control, I've since heard your order could have prevented it, but instead led the Templars into war once it started.
Oof.
Is why I left the order. Yes.
Knee-jerk defense of your former comrades. I quite understand.
Oof. Alright, yeah, we gotta find our way here. How about no? Y'all not gonna attack? It's probably a smooth. Ooh. Goodbye. Killing people does heal me. I know that healing grip is gonna work. There we go. Out of the way so we can melt this fortress and release the dragon. Epic. Speak with Svarson here. Okay. But I'm afraid we're going to have to do that tomorrow if all things go well. My child is home for the week on account of some strikes happening in the education, I don't want to say industry, education sector. So unfortunately, it might be a little weird. We're going to see what's going to happen tomorrow. The intention is to stream at 1 p.m. again. More Dragon Age Inquisition. The confusion lies around the fact that he's going to be in the house. Generally, I can't do it, but Ada's got a plan. So we're going to try tomorrow, but I don't know how well it's going to go. Expect some interruptions, but we're going to have some good times tomorrow. Probably the same stream. More than likely going to finish this section up, possibly the DLC, and then we'll move on to the actual story stuff. I hope you folks are excited for that, because I'm ready to get on with the story stuff. I feel like 60 hours is a pretty healthy game. Not saying it's too long. I'm saying there's only so much we can do to like avoid it. We're at 68 hours, so that's almost 70. So yeah, see you then, folks. Hope you folks enjoyed yourselves today. If you did, please consider following if you're not already, subscribing. That way you could pick a playthrough, or even donating to ExtraLife, which is a foundation that raises funds for children's hospitals and medical programs in North America. You can do so by going into the chat and typing in !ExtraLife like so. I'm not gonna make a mistake. Like so, it'll summon this. You can donate however much you want if you want. If you cannot or do not want to, please consider boosting or sharing the link. That way, more people get to see this and more people get to donate. We are only 56 USD away from the actual goal, so we have until the end of December, which means I'm roughly a month and a half, roughly a month and a week. Yeah. And then that'll hit the goal. If we hit the goal, I'm just going to be really happy, because I've been doing this for 10 years, and I personally have failed to hit my goals. So what better time to do it than at the anniversary of the 10th time I've done this fundraiser. With that being said, have a good one, folks. I'll see you folks tomorrow. If all goes well, peace out.